visit to Anambra State by President Goodluck Jonathan, during which he commissioned in one fell swoop 5 multi-billion-dollar projects, either owned by indigents of the state or built in conjunction with Anambra State indigents and national or international conglomerates, has again proved to the world that Anambra State is indeed the home of Africa's greatest entrepreneurs, where the indigents have reinvented themselves and steadily unlocking the industrialization potentials of the enormous human capital the state is endowed with. Anambra State now brims with many factories which provide employment opportunities for the teeming youths under the age of 35, about 70% of the entire population of the state. As President Goodluck Jonathan, who was very warmly received at all the places he visited in Anambra State, observed, private sector investments are thriving in Anambra State because Governor Peter Obi, a successful entrepreneur, has brought a rich wealth of experience in entrepreneurship and extensive connections at the right places to the table. At every stop during his one-day visit to Anambra State, President Goodluck Jonathan praised the efforts of private sector investors and urged them to continue to partner with the federal government for the achievement of the transformation agenda of his government. Indeed, President Goodluck Jonathan's visit to Onitsha, the commercial nerve center of eastern Nigeria and easily one of the most vibrant trading hubs in the country, marked the rebirth of the ancient city. President Goodluck Jonathan's visit to Onitsha in Anambra State was to actualize one of the cardinal programs of his campaign promises in the area of transportation, which is at the core of the development of any economy. When all channels of transportation, roads, airports, seaports, and rail are effectively linked, goods and services will be moved easily. Economic activities will be stimulated with creation of jobs. The multidimensional advantages of transporting cargo through the sea include reducing the wear and tear on roads, and in fact, it is relatively cheaper. This was what gave rise to the idea to recondition, refurbish, rehabilitate, and revamp the Onitsha River Port Complex, which had been abandoned since 1983 when it was commissioned by the Shagari administration. However, the contract to construct the Onitsha River Port to bring it back to optimal utilization to complement the already dredged Lower River Niger was awarded in 2009 to Messrs. Interbar Construction Company Limited. The National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, the federal government agency managing the Onitsha River Port Complex, adjudged Interbar winners of the bid among other companies who bidded for the job, among other things, because of the company's solid pedigree and impressive track record of performance as one of the foremost indigenous construction companies, regarded as a great asset to the Premium on Local Content initiative of the present government, which is to encourage serious-minded indigenous contractors. With the complement of experienced professionals in the construction industry from different parts of the world and some of the most sophisticated 21st century compliant equipment, Interbar Construction Company Limited delivered the project, a brand new Onitsha River Port Complex, in record time. The chairman of Interbar Construction Company Limited, who has over 2 decades experience in the construction industry, Chief Nath Okechukwu, is from Oka Etiti in Anambra State. The Minister of Transport, Senator Idris Umar, spoke further on the Onitsha River Port project before the commissioning by President Goodluck Jonathan.
I wish to inform you that the Onitsha River Port rehabilitation and installation of modern cargo handling equipment were executed at a total contract sum of 4,666,481,590 naira 90 kobo by Messrs. Interbar Construction Limited, an indigenous company. The project involved 1. Comprehensive rehabilitation of transit shed and warehouse behind of 110 by 55 meters with a storage capacity of 10,020 feet equivalent units (TEU). Construction of new port building, staff quarters, fuel tank farm, erosion control works with gabions and railway matrices, lift speedway, and a host of others.
In his own remarks, the governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, exuding a lot of joy to be part of the massive industrialization transformation Anambra State under his watch is experiencing in many fronts in just one single day, signposted the importance of the newly revamped and rehabilitated Onitsha River Port. Governor Obi said that with this development, the pressure and congestion on the Tinkan Island port in Lagos and other ports in Port Harcourt and other parts of the country will be brought to the barest minimum, and movement of goods and services will enjoy a new lease of life. There will be jobs for the teeming youths and less weight on the roads. Governor Peter Obi thanked President Goodluck Jonathan for successfully delivering this vital dividend of democracy, promising on behalf of Anambra State people that they will continue to support the government of President Goodluck Jonathan because it means well for the country.
Building the inland ports will go a long way in reducing the dead weights and roads are carrying today.
I will kick you.
And I believe that this will go a long way in sustaining the great financial city of Onitsha. Thank the federal government for their contribution. In line with their transformation agenda, this great job to SMEs that will use this force will in turn create jobs and employ a lot of our team unemployed youth. So that Mr. President, without taking any time, let me welcome you all the time and invite you to address your people. Onitsha is your home, the home place where you can actually move around without security. And the people will, this is the time. You don't need security to move around here. You can use it anywhere. Here, you can move around. I go to the market here.
Senator Zainab Kure, chairperson of the Senate Committee on Marine Transport, who spoke on behalf of the Senate, reiterated the need for more harmonious relationship between the executive and the legislature in order to smoothing the delivery of the gains of democracy which the people were promised during electioneering campaigns by all those seeking elective positions.
It's our wish that in the nearest future, deep sea water ports will come on board. But the effect of it can only be felt by Nigerians if roads are provided, because we need access roads, and of course, the rail lines should be operational. That way, cargoes that are being berthed at such ports can be easily transported within and above the country. Which every one of you that is here will agree with me that, of course, the marine sector should not be waved aside. It should be an area that must be combed as far as the development of this country is concerned.
In his own remarks, President Goodluck Jonathan, who was indeed in the midst of some of the very best crop of Nigerians of southeastern extraction, especially from Anambra State, whom he confessed he feels very much at home with, elected to speak directly from the heart, jettisoning his prepared speech. President Goodluck Jonathan described Anambra State as a unique state, setting the pace in terms of industrialization and thriving private sector participation. President Jonathan said the commissioning of the Onitsha River Port project is the delivery of the transformation agenda of his government in the transportation sector. He promised that many more sectors of the economy will soon begin to feel the impact of the transformation agenda. He pleaded for more time from Nigerians. President Jonathan said that the Onitsha River Port will help to reduce the cost of transportation, adding that key inland ports will soon be positively impacted upon by this development. President Jonathan commended the private sector investors for having faith in Nigeria in spite of the huge challenges of poor infrastructure, energy and insecurity challenges the country is currently passing through. He thereafter commissioned and inspected the upgraded and equipped Onitsha River Port Complex with other dignitaries, including architect Adua, the MD Federal Inland Waterway Authority, NIWA.
As a nation, one key thing that we must do to reduce transport is to exploit all the opportunities available. When we try to address the compromise of the product, because there was a resistance because the cost of transport was quite high. Supposed not to be so. And we believe that both the rail transport, and the pure marine or coastal transport must be enhanced. And for you to do that, you need terminal points. You need the normal ports, the marine ports, you need the inland ports like the one we are posting today, the support. And we also have, of course, the inland container terminal that the Minister mentioned. So that in our cargo, there is no need for cargoes, all cargoes to be cleared at our airports or our seaports. They should be moved to inland container terminals for further clearance or that is that those that experience physical congestion. Our target is to link up all these ports by roads and rails so that doing business in Nigeria becomes easy. Excellencies, ministers, today we are formally cutting this ribbon to declare open the use of the Onitsha land for economic development. We are doing this to the glory of our the commissioning of creators and equips and the board complex by me today 30th of August 2012.
The vote of thanks was given by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Transport.
Mr. President, I would like to assure you that the Federal Minister of Transport will see to the timely concession of the Onitsha Port Complex and ensure its efficient and effective management. May God Almighty grant all of us journey mercies back to our respective destinations.
Thursday, the 30th of August 2012 will indeed go down as a most historic day for Anambra State people. An avalanche of very positive tidings came the way of the state in 24 hours that changed the status of Anambra State among the Committee of States in Nigeria to an oil-producing state, the 10th for that matter. Also on the same day, Anambra State got a federal government promise of quick intervention in the repairs of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. In fact, the second Niger Bridge, which will be constructed with proceeds from the 180 billion naira Subsidy Reinvestment Empowerment Program, SHOP, will be delivered in March next year. As for erosion problems which have ravaged the southeast region for many years, the federal government has secured a $450 million loan from the World Bank with 40 years repayment period and 10 years grace period. This will substantially ameliorate the problem. During the recent visit of President Goodluck Jonathan to Anambra State, he also inaugurated the Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu Gateway in Onitsha. This should serve as a symbol of unity among the people of the southeast of Nigeria. For a long time to come, memories of that groundbreaking visit of President Goodluck Jonathan to Anambra State will linger in the minds of the people. To round off the successful commissioning of the Onitsha River Port Complex, constructed by Messrs Interbar Construction Limited, the chairman and chief executive of the company, Chief Nathaniel Okechukwu Ochendo Okaititi, organized a dinner at which all staff of Interbar and other expatriates who worked on the project were given a pat on the back for a job well done. Chief Nathaniel Okechukwu, who could not hide his joy, was all over the place, exchanging pleasantries with everyone. Very soon, Chief Nathaniel Okechukwu and his dependable team at Interbar Construction Limited should be ready to roll off their sleeves and begin the construction of the Lokoja Kogi State end of the River Niger, which it has also won the bid to construct. Indeed, Interbar Construction Company Limited should be ready for more of this kind of blue-chip projects as the days go by as President Goodluck Jonathan has promised to keep serious-minded indigenous contractors who are doing the nation proud constantly engaged with projects like the construction of roads, bridges, houses, airports, seaports, and erosion control projects. And these are all core areas of competence of Interbar Construction Company Limited, Nigeria's foremost indigenous construction company. By the way, the construction and facelift that the Port Harcourt International Airport is currently undergoing is being undertaken for the Federal Ministry of Aviation by Interbar Construction Limited.